Hey, this is Brent. Thanks for watching Steam Culture. Welcome or welcome back if you've been watching for a while. Today we're going to talk about syrup. Now, two camps of people usually, Aunt Jemima and Miss Butterworth's camp, and maple syrup people. Now, I have been in this camp with the Aunt Jemima and the Miss Butterworths, but over the last couple of years, Miss Falcone has really been enjoying the maple syrup, and I've sort of been gravitating over to the other side. So it's kind of interesting that I found how steam and maple syrup interact together in a really unique way. Now, maple syrup traditionally is made and has been made for hundreds and hundreds of years this way, which is that they have these pans of sap that after they've extracted out of the tree, they put a big fire underneath and they evaporate the water out of the sap, and what you're left with is that sweet, sugary maple syrup. But one of the big problems apparently is that the high heat caramelizes the sugars too fast and kind of scorches them sometimes. So you end up with more caramelized sugar than you do actual maple syrup. Well, these smart people have figured out a way to do it with steam. And the reason they like steam is that they're able to make maple syrup at a lower temperature, and they're actually able to do it faster. Now, in their process, the steam never comes in contact with the sap. I wasn't able to find out how that worked, but you can see from this video here, it's some kind of steam chamber that it goes in there. Maybe it just swirls all around it. I don't know, never comes in contact with it. But I can tell you this, I'm not a maple syrup aficionado. I've had a couple and they're good. This stuff is wicked awesome. So not only that, they have this cinnamon one. That is French toast in a bottle. Good stuff. Well, what would you expect? It's made of steam. It's going to be better than everything else, right? So that's why you tune in here to Steam Culture, to find out how you can support steamy things. By now, you know how you do it by buying maple syrup and eating it on your pancakes or your flapjacks, depending on where you're from. So thanks for joining us this week. Go Google steam crafted maple syrup, and you'll actually get to see some really neat video on how they get this done. They literally get the sap from the tree to the evaporator in like a matter of hours. It's pretty cool. So while you're out there, before you stop eating your flapjacks, Google us, because we'll have content for you each and every week that's sweeter than maple syrup. See you next week.